too dark, or is it not?
You're lighting up the room, Gemma, so no. Hi, and welcome back to the Christian Union videos on this channel, now and forever.
It's not a news broadcast.
1,000 chickens died today.
What? I wonder how many chickens died per day worldwide.
According to sorrychicken.com, it's estimated that there are more than 50 billion chickens raised for meat in the world each year. That works out to be about 136 million chickens killed each day worldwide.
Today we are going to be carrying on with our story of Jonah, and you've got us a very interesting activity today, have you not?
Yeah, it actually links into what we're talking about for once. Following on from last week's creative theme, we're going to make origami out of whales. No.
What? Oh, that's horrible! That's a horrible, brutal image.
Right, whale time. As you can see on the instructions, this is really difficult.
Connor's one's so easy. You did not cut this into a square. Let me tell
It's
you.
just this. We're having a whale of a time. So I've now got a bendy diamond. I mean, it looks more like a whale than this.
That's it.
I'm great at origami. I'm great at everything.
Why did
Look
you
at
have
it
an
now.
American accent? I'm great at origami. That's not my real American accent.
I hope not. Canadian.
They just sound American to me. What is their accent?
I say things like, "Oh, I'm so sorry about that," like "hoos" and "a boot."
Do they?
Yes.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yes. Yeah, they do. They really do.
Does Justin Bieber say that?
I don't really care what Justin Bieber says.
He's,
to be
well, he's
honest.
Canadian.
Oh, okay. South African.
Yeah. What on earth is that? What are you telling me to do? But it says I have to pull it. Oh! Genius! Anyway, right, I think we need to be done here.
You could say it's going swimmingly. Great. That's really good. I'm really disappointed. Look, here's a whale. Isn't that great? Which is best?
Well, I think based on the actual type of origami, mine is superior.
Yeah, because mine's sort of like... I mean, I'd like to see you try that one and better me at this. Oh no. What is that? This is stupid. This is really dumb.
Aha!
I don't like origami.
This is awful. They're meant to be the same.
Now I'm a bit less convinced about this one. I've had to write whale on it. There we go.
Oh my gosh, that TV, look at that. Okay.
Oh.
So previously, Connor said that that activity was linked to our Bible study, but fun fact, nowhere in Jonah does it use the word whale. It actually talks about a big fish, as we will find out in our Bible study now.
Last week, we left Jonah as he was being thrown overboard from the ship he was on after running away from God. He's in the ocean now, and as he is sinking, God sends a huge fish to swallow him. The Bible says that Jonah spent 3 days and 3 nights inside the fish, which gives him a lot of time to think about what he has done and how he has disobeyed God. What follows in chapter 2 is Jonah's prayer and how he comes to realise that his help comes from the Lord. Jonah thanks God for hearing him, recognises how God saves him by bringing him up from the pit of death, and then commits to obeying him and following God from now on.
God then commands the fish to vomit Jonah to dry land. Nice. This chapter is a really good example of God's grace and discipline together. Jonah did not deserve to be saved, yet in his mercy, God saved him anyway before Jonah had even said sorry. God then disciplines Jonah by giving him the time in the fish to realise he was wrong, say sorry, and recommit to God and his ways.
It's important to remember that God disciplines us too. Maybe not by sending a giant fish to eat us, but in many other ways. I remember a time in my life when everything felt like it was going wrong. And it was only through how difficult things were that I realised God was actually disciplining me and showing me that I'd been running towards other things instead of Him and His plan for me. But if God is disciplining you, remember that He disciplines you because He loves you. Can you think of a time where God has lovingly disciplined you, and what did you learn from this?
Is there something happening in your life right now where God could actually be disciplining you?
Can you think of any times in your life where God has saved you, as He did with Jonah by sending the fish?
And today, is there anything that you need to say sorry to God for and recommit to Him?
So thanks for joining us for one other week. Yeah. So thanks for joining us for another week on the Christian Union. We hope you are enjoying these. Let us know what you think in the comments, and join us next week for Jonah Part 3, where we'll be going through Jonah Part 3.
What? No way.
Yeah.
No whale.
I think we could have orchestrated this better.
Cod we?
Oh my gosh. Every time. Every time.